Good morning. I asked Dave to wait till he brought this. So I told him y'all love it. And he brings it in. Thanks, baby. Appreciate. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Dave was standing there with the coffee, and I was like, just wait 1 sec. They say yesterday they like you. He's like, I'm not waiting. I'm like, just 1 second. Elise, bonjour. How is everyone? Bonjour. Sideways. There we go. Lori, good morning. Is it the last day of July? Is that accurate? Are we more than halfway through the summer? Oh my goodness. So good. So good. I was talking to Dominic yesterday. He's our oldest, just in case. I talk about them like you all know them, but he's going to be going back to college in 2 weeks. And I was saying, babe, just think about it. Think about how you want the last 2 weeks to be. And it's going to be the last 2 weeks that you and your brother are like, I mean, I know. Good morning, Olivia. I know that we'll be back together and all of that, right? And I also know that things will change. Things are going to change. So I just seated, think about your last 2 weeks of summer. And if there's anything you've wanted to do, anything you've wanted to experience with the family, with your brother, with your friends, just consider it. And I would bring that forward today for us as well, because it goes by fast, right? It goes by really fast. Consider if there's anything. We have a full month left of summer. If there's anything that you want to experience, I really do love to think about when I was a little girl and consider, I'm going to lean back a little bit. That's okay. The things that I used to love. I love the beach. Love the beach, but other things. Like, what other things would you like to enjoy before the end of the summer? So that when you roll into fall, you feel really fulfilled. You feel like I had the best summer ever. One of the things I want to do, I actually haven't done in a really long time, is I want to build a drip sandcastle. I used to love that when I was little. So Dave, I don't know if you're on yet, but I want to build a little drip sandcastle. So consider that. And if you're on the other side of the world, you are in your winter. Yeah, my Australia ladies. So consider. We do have one more day. Okay, I was wondering, is this a 31er? Is this a 30 or a 31er? All right, Lori said good morning. One more day. Got it, ladies. Got it. Suzanne, Jennifer, Daphne, Helmea, good morning. Elaine, bonjour. Good afternoon, Iona. Francoise, drip. I don't know what he means by that. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning. All right. The sandcastle. Drip. I got it, baby. I got it. It took me a minute. I want to do that. I do want to do that. All right, beauties. How are we feeling? Rested? How are you feeling? Quiet, still, open. Consider how you're feeling inside. And as we settle down in the silence for just a minute, I'm going to invite you to breathe into the stillness and also become highly aware of yourself opening. Feel what it feels like in your body for you to be open. Perhaps you acknowledge that you've been gripping somewhere in your shoulders, in your neck, in your butt. Perhaps it's deeper. Perhaps you can feel your sacrum all the way down to your cells. Knowing that your body responds to your mind. What does it feel like to open your mind? To let go of any preconceived notions of what's possible for you, what's available for you in this lifetime, how it has to be, how it can't be, how it should be, how it's supposed to be. In your mind, letting go of any limitation and opening. Letting your mind relax. So breathing in and breathing out for a few breaths, allowing your mind to relax. Father, Mother, God, we ask, as always, for only that which is in accordance with the highest good. As we bask in the stillness and the relaxation, in the openness, we are ready to receive. Letting go of anything that's no longer in alignment, saying yes to all that is, allowing the truth, the beauty, the love, the abundance, the joy, the peace to wash over us as we say yes. And more, please. This or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. Amen. All right. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Are we keeping the house? What are you talking about? Are you talking about? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? All right. Making sandcastles with my grandson, Karen. Oh, Elise, are you asking me if we're keeping the house? You're asking me? Yes, we are. We're all going to be coming back here for the holidays. So you're going to get to see, since we're doing this together for this gorgeous extended amount of time, we're going to get to see each other all over the world. Where will we be next? Where will the Marinos be next? It's going to be a little game. I've always wanted to do one of those little maps where you pinpoint, and we've been a lot of places, but we've never done that. I think that would be fun on the next adventure. So yes, we are. Aura cleansing. Oh, that sounds good. All right. Your neck has been tight. Okay, yeah. Very meaningful transformation time doing yesterday's exercise. Did not expect that at all. Oh my gosh, Shakaya! Feeling high in love and happy to be here. Good morning, beauty. Good morning, good morning. A miracle feeling day. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Jennifer, you're here. A miracle feeling kind of day. I love this so much. And let's even just feel into that frequency of miracles for yourself. Because we say things, all of us, And I love that we're really, especially inside of Elegant Femme, really aware of the words and allowing that word to sink in and create an intimate, sensual relationship with the word. What do miracles feel like? What does it feel like to walk through the world today with a miracle feeling kind of day? I love this so much. So much. All right. Are we ready? Yesterday was a big day. Yesterday was quite a big day, and I really appreciate all of the depth that we're going to inside of this and taking some time with some explanation, however, also letting it ride, really letting it, okay, the course says clearly we do not need to understand. We might even outright, I think it says outright, resist it and still moving through it. So yesterday was 6 practice periods of 2 minutes each, and we spoke about it being this opportunity to come back in, to rest. So Karen, I love your experience. Anyone else want to share in the chat how your experience with yesterday's exercise was as we move into today? I got some comments inside of YouTube as well. So again, if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay so that we're all moving through this together. Oh, we're ready? We're ready. Let's go. Above all else, I want to see. Feel that in your body. Above all else, I want to see. I want to see. Today's idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. It gives vision priority among your desires. Okay. So in the very, very beginning, we talked about how so many people, and if you've picked up the book and put it down, picked it up and put it down, you might have had that experience as well, where it felt heavy. And people have even mentioned that it has felt masculine, that there's no mention of feminine and all of that. And one of the things I shared is how beautiful I feel the course is, how sensual, how gorgeous, how many times beauty is mentioned inside of the course. And just to feel this together, where the course is actually saying desires, desires. How gorgeous, how gorgeous. So it gives vision priority among your desires. You may feel hesitant about using the idea on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. Felt that before? Like, oh gosh, I kind of feel this, but I'm afraid if I say it out loud, like, do I really mean it? Am I really all in? Is it really my priority? Am I really above all else determined to see? Am I sure? Am I sure? Am I sure? The course says, this does not matter. So that little piece inside that holds on, that's used to, which many of us are used to, this all or nothing, right? It's either 0% or 100%. And we've walked through the world in that way of it's all or nothing. I have to be all in. There's some beauty with an all in kind of feeling. However, when we use it as this definite kind of 0 to 100, it is really activating for the ego. So I love that the course says this. You may feel hesitant about using the idea on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. This does not matter. The purpose of today's exercise is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer. Wholly, W-H, wholly true, entirely true, a little bit nearer. There may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice, oh, so good. There may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. If you become uneasy about the lack of reservation involved, add, vision has no cost to anyone. Now, if you were in atonement with us, we spoke about, again, one of the huge misunderstandings inside of the feminine and allowing ourselves to be provided for is, one, the illusion that worry is a form of love. And two, is that sacrifice is a form of love. The Course speaks very, very clearly to this. There is no sacrifice. No sacrifice. If fear of loss still persists, add further, it can only bless. It can only bless. So hear this. Above all else, I want to see. Vision has no cost to anyone. It can only bless. If you are in Live You Fully with us, and if you did the Live You Fully training, we talk about how the top fears of women not being able, not letting themselves, not being able is not accurate, not allowing themselves, not giving themselves permission to live fully. One of the top is fear of loss. What will I have to give up if I'm going to live into all of who I am? What am I going to lose? We have a tendency to see through this lens, and the ego loves this lens because it's based in fear. So the Course is really clear. I want to see above all else is only a benefit. It only blesses. There is no loss. The idea for today needs many repetitions for maximum benefit. It should be used at least every half hour. Okay. This is the first time the Course is introducing this. This might send a part of you into like, what? Every half hour? You can and may already easily find that you are so pouring yourself into this that you might be unconsciously repeating the lesson of the day every 5 minutes already. It may be front and center already. This is very easy. Remember, this is very simple. Moving through your world today of above all else I want to see. Above all else I want to see. Allow it to come easily. Allow it to be there. Allow it to be like on the tip of your tongue and in the depth of you from a place of grace and ease. So it should be used at least every half hour and more if possible. You might try for every 15 or 20 minutes. It is recommended that you set a definite time interval for using the idea when you wake or shortly afterwards, and attempt to adhere to it throughout the day. It will not be difficult to do this, even if you're engaged in conversation or otherwise occupied at the time. You can still repeat one short sentence to yourself without disturbing anyone. This is such an elevated lesson, such an elevated phrase. Above all else, I want to see. This is so yummy. As you're moving through your day today, if something triggers you, if you feel any kind of contraction, again, it's the Course is saying we're moving through this regardless. I'm just adding one of the most beautiful opportunities inside of this phrase. If you're moving through your world and you're feeling contracted, you're feeling triggered, something comes up, this beautiful, gently in your mind, above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. It comes forward so easily, and becomes this natural reaction to how you're choosing to move through the world. And it feels so good. It feels so good. I'm so excited for today. All right. The real question is, very cheeky, of course. The real question is, how often will you remember? Isn't that always the question? We know that we know that we know that we know. How often will we remember? How much do you want today's idea to be true? Answer one of these questions and you have answered the other. You will probably miss several applications and probably quite a number. Do not be disturbed by this, but do try to keep on your schedule from then on. If only once during the day you feel that you are perfectly sincere while you are repeating today's idea, you can be sure that you have saved yourself many years of effort. And we've talked about this before as well. You know, that part of us that can move into resistance and say, I don't have time. And the realization of how much time we're saving as we allow ourselves to enter into, to acknowledge, and to and to be with the truth. How are we feeling about today? How are you feeling about the lesson? Do you see how yummy, yummy, yummy it is? And the repetition. So the course does say, consider setting a time interval. Play with this for yourself. For me, moving through, I did notice quite quickly that I was throughout the day repeating the lesson naturally because I was so ready for it. It was so yummy. That wasn't how it was in the beginning. Okay, I picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. I don't know. I think I was on day 3 for a year. I don't remember. I don't really remember. So see where you are with it. You might consider setting your timer for every 30 minutes. And yet, what I would say to be really aware of in your own formula is that it doesn't put you in a state of faux New Yorker energy, right? Faux New Yorker inside of Elegant Femme, that place of void, that place of exhaustion, that place of squeezing energy. You might find that you end up glancing at the clock on the hour and every half hour, like in general. And you might not need a timer at all and just be aware of, above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. And again, the course says, if with that you feel any kind of, remember, vision has no cost and it blesses everyone. So moving out of that sacrifice mentality. Okay. Jennifer, you're here. I think I said hello. Daphne, I loved it. It was very powerful yesterday. Desiring statement. So good, right? Jennifer, over the weekend, my invulnerability was attacked involuntarily, something I have not experienced for 20 years. An important consciousness happened. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. And I feel like you're actually already saying this, because of this last sentence where you say an important consciousness happened. The course is really clear, like we are always involved, right? Always, always, always involved. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing when we honor and step into the awareness of our power, not from a place of fear, right? We talked about this a little bit as well, how this tendency, at least initially, I know I experienced this as well, with the idea of the truth, really, the spiritual law of the law of attraction, that when we experience something that we don't desire, this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm bad, I'm wrong, I did this, it's my fault, not swinging into the ego around it. There's this gorgeous, really empowering place of, really interesting. I wonder where energetically I may have been a match for that. This is powerful. I'm ready to transcend this. There's something happening that's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm here for it. And I hear that when you say an important consciousness happened. I love it. So, so good. Yes, Elise, exactly. That old dynamic that there's always a price to pay. That's exactly that old illusion. Sharon, good morning. Letting go of that pressure. Susanna, I can confirm today's lesson is very easy. I'm a few hours ahead Europe time, and I'm today while running errands, talking to a friend, replying to emails. Yay, I love that. That's so fun. All of our European ladies, you're like, yes, it's 4 o'clock here, and I've been doing this all day. You girls can do it. You can do it. I love it. So good. So, so good. Francoise, I love this lesson. It feels like a return to wholeness. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So good. I love that. Shakaya, Earth Empress. I wear a particular bracelet. It serves to remind me every day, every time I notice it, to repeat the lesson for the day. I love that. That's gorgeous. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. Really, really beautiful. I'm sending you all so much love. Today was short and sweet, how we like it. Sometimes we do like it long, and sometimes we're here for a while. This is perfect. Enjoy the day, move through the day. Again, if you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling, what's coming up. If you have not seen it yet, because it's been very, very, very much of a whisper, and the energy around it's really gorgeous and really subtle. We do have the Power of Sensuality Masterclass. I have not talked about the Power of Sensuality in really since the very beginning. We seeded in, of course, but that was the first class inside of Elegant Femme, and we are going there. We are doing Power of Sensuality Masterclass August 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you are called to join us, you may do so. The link is elegantfemme.com/sensuality / sensuality. Let us know if you need any details on that. It's going to be a really gorgeous deepening around the feminine and around receiving. So we have that coming up. I will be back here tomorrow with all of you. We will be back here together. Enjoy this. Enjoy this. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you for being here, ladies. Bye. Enjoy it. Enjoy, enjoy.